here at Colquitt County High School, Moultrie, Georgia, head football coach. I think kind of the living legend, Rush Prospt. Obviously, Coach, you've had a lot of success over the years. A lot of top players come through your programs and signed with numerous top schools in the country. You have one in 2018 and J.J. Peterson. I think is clearly one of the best prospects in this class from coast to coast. I know you have a lot of love for this young man. Talk about what you see in him.
Well, I just think the game's changed a lot, and you got to adapt to the game. Coaches come through, and I hear them talk about prototypical linebackers and this and that, what they're looking for, and I think you got to play to what your league is and what you do. You got to recruit to that. And JJ brings a lot of athleticism, a lot of speed, but he's also can bring some punch. Now, I mean, obviously he'll get bigger in college. He's going to end up being 6'2 plus 225. You know, he can play outside, he can play inside, he can rush the passer, he's an every down linebacker. You don't have to sub him out. He can run with backs, run with tight ends, run with guys. And he's going to have to get better in understanding coverage concepts. I mean, you know, he struggled with that a little bit last year in the coverage concepts. But I mean, if you got a guy man to man, you know, he's okay. But you know, and he's more of a thumper in the box than people give him credit for. Obviously, he's got the fastest hands, fastest ball get off of anybody, and he's, you know, when you see a kid like that on defense that can return a kickoff to win a game or to get us back in the game, get the momentum back on our side, he can go catch a fade ball or catch a post ball. I mean, he could play for 10 schools in the SEC at wide receiver. If he just said, okay, I'm not playing defense, we're going to play offense full time 2 years ago or a year ago, and we'd started on him after his 10th grade year playing just offense, he would be an SEC wide receiver. You know, he's just a freak athlete. I mean, how many people you see that can jump and run and catch and do everything? I mean, what can he not do? Well, he's not a 6'4", 240-pound, 250-pound linebacker. But in today's game, I'd love to go against some guys because, you know, we've been option route them to death. I mean, you see what New England's doing and has done, and you know, and I watch Brady and know a lot about what they do offensively in New England. I mean, they just make fools out of people with Edelman and Amendola and the average guy that's a little bit smaller that can cut on a dime with juke routes and option routes and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just, you know, like I said, the game's changed, man. It's just, it's why you don't see a lot of running backs in the draft, although Vornet went in the draft, but so you got to match that up, and that's where JJ fits, is because he can run with those guys and he can cover them up.
That's great stuff, man. Thanks so much for your time, Coach.
Thank you, man.